Hi, to start my business model canvas, I have the customer segment defined as women car enthusiasts, and they have a problem fitting in a car community that is dominated by the other gender, so it makes them feel discouraged in attending events. Channels that were used to reach this segment were Facebook and Instagram. Next, we have our four components of the iteration analysis. Initially, I believe that most, if not all, women would feel out of place in their position in the car community, as it mostly consists of the male gender. To verify this hypothesis, I interviewed 5 women car enthusiasts to gain more of an understanding of how women in the car community feel beyond my own personal experience. I learned that 4/5 of the women mentioned something about not having a close girl group or enough women they see at the events to make themselves feel comfortable about attending on their own or repeatedly. I understood how a small fraction of the car enthusiasts women in the Pacific Northwest area can potentially represent Oregon as a whole, and the same problem potentially could be in other states. After learning this, I plan to reach out to students at the University of Oregon to try to form a women's car club, even if it's unofficial at first. Before putting this plan into action, I will interview an additional 5 women, which I will try to find some women outside of the PNW area, and I will keep the same segment and channels because it seemed to be successful for the first round of interviews. Entrepreneurial steps I have taken since the last submission is I have defined my customer segment, their problems, personal emotions, and current actions they're taking for a solution, as well as their solution flaws. This is relevant because entrepreneurs who want to know how a consumer feels about a product or idea and how to maximize its relevance and value to that consumer. Here are my 5 interview checkpoint, where I classified Amanda's problem and action as the most interesting and representative of them all. This is my interview action plan with channels and dates. These are my 5 customer interview summaries. And this is my 2 classmate interviews, where I interviewed Nora and Lexi. My biggest struggle is making sure to add commentary that can be, or to not add commentary that could be misleading or point the classmate in a different direction. I made sure to be more direct and objective with the customer interviews that I conducted.